with members of his family in Split and Zagreb. Inside football, and certainly here, it means nothing really that a Croatian leads a team against a side from the Serbian capital. But outside football, these are the sort of minor issues which mean a lot, too much perhaps, when there's a civil war. We await then the signal from the referee from Switzerland. Mendoza forward to Martinez. Can Martinez get into the middle? And the goalkeeper just pushes it away as the Savicevic tries to get it forward. Nice ball to Jugovic. Jugovic does a good job and fired well over the top by Ratkovic. Touch of grey in his hair, but in fact a very young player. Colo-Colo to try a direct free kick. Pizarro going for it. Pizarro with a shot! And a really stretching save from Miljevic. Organise themselves, sort something out, and perhaps get something forward here for Savicevic. Does well. Savicevic still there, and it's a good ball. There's a chance for Jugovic. And Red Star have jumped into the lead. What a brilliant pass from Savicevic. And suddenly Popovic can relax. Red Star have taken the lead in the 20th minute. A sudden break. Jugovic suddenly pops up on the left-hand side. Savicevic gets the congratulations deservedly of his colleagues because he opened them up. He turned by his man Martinez and through the face of the area to Jugovic, and he tucks it inside the far post. 1-0. Against the run of play, but real quality by Savicevic. The home ones out of Yugoslavia in a terrible financial position at the moment, but at the moment their morale here very, very high. Savicevic, brilliantly done, beats two players. Savicevic again, a beautiful chip. They were in trouble there as Savicevic, and the challenge by Ramirez. There goes Baticotto. Baticotto with a chance here. Again, the telling pass from the left-hand flank, the break down the right-hand side, and the Argentine Ricardo Baticotto, father to support Savicevic. Does well to get away from his man, and that's a lovely ball to Mihajlovic. Mihajlovic into Ratkovic. Ratkovic driving forward and just across the face of the goal, and Pancev couldn't get there. Ratkovic brought into the side. Recently, they decided to play only one front man and an extra midfield player, but they're getting their midfield players forward into very, very important positions. Is it Mihajlovic with the left foot? It is. It's a good one, but the goalkeeper, first direct shot he's had, apart from the one he missed, of course, and indeed there's problems there for Red Star as Mihajlovic breaks down the left-hand side. Pancev comes to him, Mihajlovic goes wide, and out comes goalkeeper Maron. Recovered from that injury, so it wasn't quite as painful or as serious as we thought, as Jugovic breaks forward. Well, Jugovic has done brilliantly. Now he comes down on the edge of the area. It's amazing how the Yugoslavs are managing to get through on these individual runs. Jugovic evades one tackle in droves, yet still they produce quality sides. As Savicevic gets in there, and Maron beats it away. As Savicevic tries to get away from one, doesn't get away from the second. Now it's Vilches, and now Yanis with a chance. Can he break onto this one? And good covering by Mihajlovic. Pato Yanis, the 30-year-old Ramirez, Vilches, good play, brilliant build-up, and now there's a break on the right-hand side for Mendoza. This is a brilliant run here by Colo-Colo. Can Yanis get it in? But once again, Garrido again, and there's big problems there. Off the ball as Savicevic and Ramirez tangle, and off goes Savicevic. Oh, this is drama here in the closing minutes of the first half, and what an extraordinary incident. And now Red Star are in trouble. A yellow card for Ramirez, but a red card. There's a signal, away we go for the start of the second half of this 12th. To Mihajlovic. Good ball to Josic. Josic breaking forward here. Pancev is bypassed. We've got Radinovic over there. A very deep cross. Oh, good catch. And he drops it. Then the goalkeeper's in trouble. And Jugovic can get it wide. Pancev shoots. And over the top. And Pancev at last has had a shot. Goalkeeper rather bravely came to catch that one. I thought he got it. But then, perhaps the slippery ball, lets it go. Mihajlovic gives it straight to the opposition. Vilches tries to switch it to Martinez. Break now by Colo-Colo. The chase by Jugovic. Mendoza gets away. He's a busy little player. And forward there is Yanis. Mendoza trying to get it forward. Offside is Batichotto. Here's Mendoza again. Batichotto deflected. Martinez still chases, but outnumbered, and well played by Belodedic. Stosic has got forward well. Good play. Still Stosic. Radinovic. And it's a turn here by Jugovic. Now Radinovic is in. Pancev, and yet again from Jugovic. Jugovic has done it again when Pancev looked as if he was going to put an easy one into the net. The 10 men have scored once more. Oh, how extraordinary. They fought for that one. They played it very cleverly down the right-hand side, and coach Popovic can celebrate. Coach Josic is in despair. Brilliant turn, a tackle, and it looked as if it was going to go in from Pancev, but then Jugovic puts it in. 2-0. His heart must be really pounding with despair, because they've had the opportunities. Batichotto is an opportunity now here for Martinez. Easily pulled out by Milijevic. He made it look spectacular, but in fact he had that one sussed very comfortably. Getting a bit of a pattern going now as Rubio crosses. Dabrowski and Yanis. What a save by Milijevic. Yanis should have scored there. That was a brilliant save, but it was a clear opportunity. Radinovic for Red Star. Not frightened to come forward in numbers. Pancev and Colo-Colo left themselves wide open. Pancev confident enough to try a shot. Didn't really trouble the goalkeeper, although very influential game here. Going to get the cross in. Rubio, not a good enough one. And it's Belodedic to clear up and start again. How quickly he controls the ball and relays it away. Radinovic to Jugovic. That's good play. On the left-hand side is Mihajlovic. Mihajlovic going past his man Margash. Mihajlovic to Pancev. And it's 3-0. What a great counter-attack from Red Star. And the game is all over now. And relief from Savicevic. Joy from Pancev. And Red Star Belgrade lead by 3-0. Despair from one Yugoslav again. Well, Pancev in the right spot. Jugovic made it. Mihajlovic beats his man Margash and then sets up Pancev for a very easy goal. But still Colo-Colo will make a game of it. Yanis and Dabrowski knocked over and out. Played wide here to Mendoza. Flicked on by Yanis. Rubio battling. And the drive from Mendoza just touched away by Milijevic. Garrido tries to play it into space, does so rather cleverly, but Mendoza tracked by Milijevic. Mendoza gets by, gets a return, and there's a good ball for Dabrowski, and the opportunity again was there, but the goalkeeper came out like lightning. Now Rubio. Dabrowski gets up, not well enough. Pancev back into the danger area. Here comes Yanis. Jugovic certainly been the player of the match so far. It'll be interesting who gets the most valuable player award after this. But here's Batichotto going for the drive and well wide. Batichotto does well. Can he get a proper crossing? Batichotto still going, and here's Rubio, and cleared by inevitably. Trying to get it wide to Pancev. Lets it run away from him. Pancev against Ramirez, and in goes Rubio, a little touch and a nice one to Batichotto. Yanis gets forward here to Rubio. Rubio challenged by Najdowski, and here comes Batichotto, and again Milijevic is equal to it. Didn't hit it totally cleanly, but there was a nice move, concerted forward play by Colo-Colo. Colo-Colo will know exactly how they felt, but in the last few years it's certainly turned towards Europe as Jugovic finds Ratkovic and Ratnovic and shoots over the top, and they're looking for a fourth. This is a fullback, a defender, has the nerve to come up and get a shot in. Radinovic set up by the key player of the game wide to, in my view, the player of the game, Jugovic. Now Pancev going for the volley, doesn't hit it right. Forward they come again in the closing moments, desperate to get their name on the score sheet. Goalkeeper tucks it over, but the flag. Magas down to Ramirez. And here's Batichotto. Batichotto's through, but he's not past Belededic. Batichotto putting out a leg there. Mendoza has had a busy game on the right-hand side. Now it's Rubio. Will Rubio try one? Rubio shoots, but he knows full well when you get a midfield player scoring a couple of goals, he's got to have done quite a contribution. Forward goes Ratkovic, looking for Pancev. Pancev holds it up, he's got support on the right-hand side, but the shot coming in from Stosic was from a long way out. Into 2 minutes of time added on here as Colo-Colo from Santiago, Chile, still look for the goal that they might well have deserved, but don't look like getting. There is the final whistle. The game is over. Red Star of Belgrade produce a little chink of success and enjoyment to a country at war. 2 goals from Jugovic, another one from Pancev. They've won this 12th Toyota Cup by 3-0. Incredibly, 10 men for all of the second half and for the last 2 minutes of the first half. An amazing triumph for the European champions, and relief from Savicevic, and a smile when it could so easily have been tears. A country in turmoil. They don't know what their captain sent off.